Okay, so I adjusted the color balance so it's much closer to the reality of what we're seeing here. Got the moderator, and we'll just I think we're gonna lower the ISO a little bit here. That's pretty good. Bring it up a little too. That's better. So we got the candidates here. Somebody photographing him. So, got there's Democracy in Action, NDG. These are the people running for city councillor in the Loyola district of NDG. And we got 5 candidates. So we've got Jeremy Cyril on the right, he's an independent. Oh, we got 6 candidates. Yeah, I forgot about the guy from Coalition Montreal just came in here. So the moderators, I think he's briefing them, letting them know, how it's going to proceed and everything. And as usual, Jeremy Cyril's kind of out of the picture there. So, are you with any media, or are you just... Right. It's mostly... Yeah, I'm doing video, yeah. I want to cover the whole event. So, yeah, we're doing quite well here, I think. Just have a look at the crowd. See, good turnout. Got a pretty well full room here. And let's do a little video of the briefing here. So yeah, it's basically the moderator, I think, is telling the candidates, how things should proceed and everything. So, right.
You gonna sit here? Okay.
This should get started pretty soon.
Thank you. Sorry, guys.
So the setup's pretty good, actually. It seems quite a good little setup they got going here. The names of the candidates are there on the different boards. Let's see what we got here. So we got Christian Arsenault, young guy for Projet Montreal. We got Keaton, whose last name is obscured there, Coalition Montreal. We got Gabriel Retta from Équipe Coder. I'm familiar with Gabriel Retta from Montreal City Council meetings. And Angolaise Valerie Saint-Aguirre, independent. And then we got Jeremy Cyril, who's been an independent for quite some time. And then we got Gianpaolo Trani, independent. So yeah, I think what I saw just a second ago is they're drawing ballots to see who, the order of speaking and so on. So this should get started pretty soon. And I had a nice chat with the moderator earlier. I'd say a very pleasant chat with the moderator. And the nice thing about that chat is that he essentially recognized, that I did not cause any problems at the last meeting, that problems did arise when the Projet Montreal candidate for Mayor, Sue Montgomery, kind of lost it and personally attacked me after I asked the general question for all the candidates. Instead of answering the question, she accused me of years and years of harassment and so on and so forth, which is open to a lot of question. I've certainly subjected her to plenty of public, well-deserved public criticism, but I wouldn't call that a harassment. Anyhow. Okay, they got a cup. I guess they're going to do like a drawing the straws thing or something, or maybe somebody wants water. Anyway, things are getting off the ground here. Yeah. I could use some water myself, actually. But, so apparently Jeremy Searle is 74. But he's not losing his hair. Little Beatles reference there.
I'm 64.
Oh, 60.
But it's very nice.
64. Oh, so the Beatles reference is even more apropos.
Why not?
Oh, I got a good one. When I get older, losing my cool when I'm 64. That would apply quite well to Jeremy Searle. He's pretty good at losing his cool. See what else he can lose. Probably the election. So, yeah. Anyhow, what's going on here? So apparently he's saying he's got hearing loss. Yeah, but he's not a very good listener anyway. So a little bit of hearing loss is not a big problem. Okay. Well, we got the moderator here.
Bonsoir, merci d'être venus. Je vois que certains d'entre vous sont de retour. Je vous remercie. Comme d'habitude, je vais vous demander d'éteindre tous les appareils qui pourraient interrompre la soirée. Tous les appareils qui font du bruit et autres. Et on vous remercie d'être venus nous soutenir en grand nombre. Si vous voulez nous soutenir en dehors des événements tout au long de l'année, n'hésitez pas à prendre les formulaires d'adhésion à la sortie. C'est pas grand-chose, mais pour nous c'est énorme. Thank you for coming. I'm going to ask you to turn off any devices that could disrupt the evening. And also thank you for supporting us. If you wish to support us throughout the year, outside of events, feel free to take a membership form. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you.
Bonsoir à tous, je vous souhaite la bienvenue à la dernière de notre série de rencontres pour les élections municipales à NDG, organisée par le Conseil Communautaire NDG. Je m'appelle Andrew Ross, je suis le président du Conseil Communautaire et je serai votre animateur pour ce soir. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the final session of our series of 3 municipal election evenings here in NDG, organized by the NDG Community Council. My name is Andrew Ross. I'm the president of the Community Council, and I will be your moderator for this evening. Le 5 novembre, vous avez un choix important à faire. De choisir vos représentants au conseil d'arrondissement de Côte-des-Neiges-NDG et au conseil municipal de Montréal. Et comme c'est notre tradition, le conseil communautaire NDG est fier de présenter vos candidats pour cette soirée spéciale. Je suis heureux d'accueillir les candidats au poste de conseiller municipal pour le district Loyola. Nous allons procéder avec des introductions dans un instant, mais d'abord quelques notes sur la façon dont ce soir se poursuivra. On November 5th, NDGers have an important choice. Who will represent them on the Borough Council of Côte-des-Neiges-NDG and on Montreal City Council. And as been our tradition, the NDG Community Council is proud to bring you your candidates together here for this special evening. I'm pleased to welcome the candidates for City Councilor in Loyola District. We'll do introductions in just a moment. But first, a couple notes about how tonight will proceed. Chaque candidat aura la possibilité de se présenter pour une période de 3 minutes dans la langue de son choix. Nous passerons ensuite à la première partie de la soirée avec 2 questions du Conseil communautaire NDG. Ces questions ont été fournies aux candidats à l'avance et ils auront chacun 2 minutes pour répondre. Une fois terminé, nous passerons à la période de questions du public. Vous avez déjà soumis vos noms lors de l'inscription ce soir quand vous êtes arrivé. Je vais tirer au hasard les noms pour déterminer l'ordre et je vous demanderai de les aligner au milieu de la salle. Pour assurer que nous passerons à travers le plus grand nombre de questions possibles, le demandeur peut choisir un maximum de 3 candidats pour répondre. Les candidats auront 2 minutes pour répondre. Each candidate will be given given the opportunity to introduce themselves for a period of 3 minutes each, in whichever language they choose. We'll then proceed to the first portion of the evening with 2 questions from the NDG Community Council. These questions were provided to the candidates in advance, and they will be each given 2 minutes to respond. Once that is complete, we'll proceed to the public question period. You were asked to submit your name for questions when you arrive this evening. I will draw those names and would ask people who are selected to line up at the microphone in the middle of the room. We'll get through as many of your questions as possible. To make sure we can do that, we're going to limit answers to 3 candidates only. The questioner can choose who those candidates are, or if not, I'll open the question to the floor up to a maximum of 3 candidates. They will have 2 minutes to answer. Finally, each candidate will have 3 minutes for a closing statement. Most importantly, and I cannot stress this enough, a note on decorum. And this is both for the candidates and for the audience. Tonight is an open forum, and although we might
I think Jeremy Searle just said he's crazy.
On the issues that face our community, and out of respect for everyone here, I ask for your cooperation to ensure that the evening
What he
proceeds
said was crazy. He was expecting him to
outbursts from
show
the
decorum,
audience will not be permitted.
which is a very sane
And then
statement.
applause, please, because we are very tight for time, so we want to make sure that we give candidates an opportunity to speak. So I ask you to hold your applause to the end of the evening. And personal attacks, both from candidates and from the audience, will not be accepted. I will cut off any speaker at my discretion who ventures
Accepted
down that path.
Sue Montgomery's
Donc, je
personal
vous
attack on
demande
me in the last
politesse
one,
avec vos interventions.
but deal with that
Les
later.
commentaires pris de votre chaise, les attaques personnelles ou des comportements irrespectueux ne seront pas acceptés. Je vais couper la parole à ma discrétion de tout intervenant qui ne suit pas cette amende. Merci beaucoup pour votre collaboration. Thank you for your collaboration. And now to the candidates. Et maintenant, nos candidats. From Projet Montréal, Christian Arsenault. That was the test for the evening. From Coalition Montréal, Keaton Clark. From Équipe d'Hélicoptère, Gabriel Reza.
Good evening.
And I'm going to try very hard not to screw up this name. Angeles Valerie Sandia Aguirre, running as an independent.
Good evening.
There we go. Jeremy Searle, an independent. And Gianpaolo or Paolo Trani, running as an independent.
Good evening.
We will first start with opening presentations. The first person was selected by a random draw earlier, and we'll proceed then in alphabetical order. So we will begin with Christian Arsenault. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Andrew, and good evening, everyone. Bonsoir à toutes et à tous. Et merci au Conseil communautaire de Notre-Dame-de-Grâce de nous avoir accueillis ici ce soir. My name is Christian Arsenault, and I come before you tonight seeking your support as the next City Councillor for the Loyola District. I grew up here. I learned how to bike right out on the quad. I used to walk my dog through the campus and be late for school right down the street. I've been involved in politics and government here in NDG for going on 11 years now at various levels. And over the past 5 years, I've worked exclusively with Projet Montréal. Some of you remember me from 2013 when I ran for council and was runner-up. We ran a strong campaign and reached out to people in every corner of the district. And seeing our close second place finish on election night, I told myself that I'd be back to finish the job, and so here I am. Working with Projet over the past 5 years has really reinforced for me the degree to which so many people in Loyola share our vision of our city. Because we know that NDGers, in all of our diversity, we're united by certain things. And it's not political stripe or faith or mother tongue. We're united by our desire for a neighborhood and a city on a human scale, where our parks feel like shared backyards, where people of all ages, from our kids to our grandparents, can walk and bike around the neighborhood in safety and in comfort, and where citizens have the power to transform their neighborhood through collective action. What does this mean for Loyola? Our platform here in the district is the result of 6 months of outreach and consultation, and it aims at one priority above all: reclaiming our public space to be shared by all of our residents. As your city councillor, I will fight tirelessly for our borough to receive its fair share of funding from the Centre City, and to invest that money in line with needs identified in the community, not by someone sitting in the mayor's office. Throughout this evening, I hope to demonstrate to you the radical contrast between our vision and the status quo, and explain why I believe I merit your vote. There is so much that we can accomplish if we work together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Clark.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very thankful to be here this evening to address all of you concerning my interest in representing you here in the Loyola District. I believe that my experience, the time I've spent in community services, gives me a sense of a concern, strong concern for the community and what we need in terms of accountability. I believe that at this time that we need to definitely hold all political candidates and governments are certainly accountable to the community itself. I believe that in spite and due to our diverse communities, that we have a lot to share, a lot to be able to do together. And I believe that when we look at the simple things that we may not recognize, that it's a concern to all of us. We look at the disparities that takes place in the boroughs. We look at the